Welcome back to my show, NainaMD, Fusion of Science and Beauty. My next guest is Sonya Barton from Is Clinical, Innovative Skincare.
Hello.
And this is one of, again, a very fabulous skincare line. I think in terms of, again, promoting the awareness of anti-aging and regenerative medicine, the credibility, this line says it all. Tell us a little bit about the mission statement, about the company, and then I really want to focus because you guys do so much. And you have so many products, which we talked about the Fire and Ice facial a while back in one of my segments. I want you to just tell me a little bit about the focus of the company, and then we'll go into the most fabulous facial that you guys do.
Yes, Is Clinical is local in LA, which I love that it's more of a privately owned company. It has the mom and pop feel to it. There's a lot of product control, which is neat. We're very committed to innovative products powered by the best product ingredients on the market.
Right.
So
and safe, and very safe.
Very safe. We are pharmaceutical grade yet botanically based. So it's an amazing combination where it's results driven, but the botanicals are just incredible in the healing and the work that they do. They will go find the best vendor in the world and buy them out to make sure that we have the best botanical products that can be found.
That's great.
Yes.
In particular, today I want to focus on one thing that the company has done. It's going to take a little bit of explaining to do, but I have to talk about it because no one, I just don't know, and I've traveled the world over, I lecture, I go and speak, and I just haven't found anyone doing this. Can you tell us about the cancer facial?
Yes.
And how the program started, what even prompted that, and what it is, and describe that.
It is so incredible. Is Clinical, Innovative Skincare, has pioneered and participated in many philanthropic programs, working with cancer programs, helping clients or patients undergoing the results and the side effects of the radiation and chemotherapy. Our founders, Brian Johns and Alec Call, sit on the board of many different programs, and cancer being one of them. It is now, international, all different locations.
And I think you partner up. I mean, we had to go under some training and so forth to partner up into that the cancer program and to be able to do offer the cancer facial,
which is so neat. So back in 2004, when it started, the Is Cancer Care. What it is we go into these institutes, maybe Cedars-Sinai, the Cleveland Clinic, and we set up a spa day for
I think that's
men and women.
I think that's amazing.
Going through these treatments. So whether it's the paraffin treatment for their hands and our Harmony facial is what we created that is safe, and
it has to be very safe because you look at the skin is the largest detoxification organ. Things can absorb through the skin.
Absolutely.
The last thing you want to do is patients who've had cancer and a history of that, to expose them to anything that would be toxic to them.
Right.
So it's such a safe facial. I mean, I love it. Can you describe a little bit to the audience what it's all about? I mean, what kind of ingredients and how you start with the treatment, because it's phenomenal.
So
I haven't seen anything like it.
It's exciting to be part of something this incredible. Our company does not make a dollar off this. This is all about creating a day of just pampering for
giving back
for these people going through so much. And so what we do is we go in and we transform the space. We don't want it to feel like a hospital or a treatment clinic. We bring in balloons and flowers and we just transform it, and people come in and they volunteer, and like I mentioned before, doing the paraffin treatment for hands, and then the Harmony facial. So the Harmony facial, it includes our cream cleanser and different things.
And the cream cleanser doesn't have any parabens. It doesn't have any. It's just so safe. It's all toxin free, pretty much. And no phthalates or parabens or anything.
Right.
Of those.
Very gentle.
Very gentle. You have to be careful. Also, propylene glycol. It doesn't have any of that. And this cream cleanser, you can even have just without even water sometimes.
Exactly.
You're able to, I love it. I love
Yes.
the consistency of it. So they use a cream cleanser, okay, cleanse the face, then what comes
Right,
next?
they can do some massaging carefully,
Yes.
depends on the
Some
person.
massaging where you kind of
Yeah.
detox, you enhance the lymphatic drainage, right?
Yes,
Then
yes.
what happens?
We use our Pro Heal.
Yeah.
Our polyvitamin serum is
It's
incredible.
I know.
It is incredible,
Yeah.
yes. So that is used. Our HydroCool, we call it a drink of water
Yeah, it's
for the
hyaluronic.
skin.
Again, HydroCool has a hyaluronic acid and
Yes.
just basically just moisture for the skin. Again,
Hydrating,
very safe.
nourishing.
And obviously you're using non-animal based products because I always
Absolutely.
have to say that with hyaluronic acid because of the way
Yes.
it's derived.
Yes.
I need people to understand that you guys obviously have the best sourcing for that as
Right,
well.
plant derived and no animal
Yeah,
anything.
exactly.
Everything like we mentioned is
Okay, so
paraben
after you do the
free.
HydroCool, then what comes next?
The Harmony Facial ends with that HydroCool and
Yeah.
some of our youth eye around
Eyes,
the
yeah.
eyes, help them feel
Yeah.
alive
And a little bit anywhere
pretty.
else, those spot treatments, where anywhere,
Yes.
depending on the
Yeah,
little
you can
personalized
customize
touch.
it based
Yeah.
on where the person is in their treatment. If they're post-treatment, we determine that.
A lot of times I've seen the cancer clients are very, very dry skin. It is so,
Yes.
it's almost like they're peeling. And the skin has been just, it's almost like they've had their skin just gone through, I don't know, some sort of a horrendous, a laser or something of that sort.
Right.
Because the skin is so dry. And when the skin is dry and it's peeling, you can't really absorb, and it feels leathery. You can't absorb the
Right.
nutrients. How do you deal with that skin? Does the Harmony Facial help for the nutrients to
Yes.
penetrate that?
Yes. So not only is it hydrating, it's antioxidant and reparative. So many of our products are all about the repair of the skin. The polyvitamin that we mentioned before.
Yeah. What does a polyvitamin have?
The best way I can describe it, it's almost like a defibrillator for just someone that's losing their life. The skin is lifeless, so it's boosting that skin back to life. Their skin has been through the ringer, and that
And can it work for the dry skin? Can it work for the
Yes.
dry skin? Can it work for the very sensitive skin?
Yes.
Like the skin that almost feels like that. I have some clients that just burn, like they feel like the skin's burning in certain places. It's
Right.
just because I think the skin mantle has been sort of has been not in the proper balance as it should be.
Right, exactly. So yeah, it can be used. It definitely has a zip to it because
Yeah.
it's so active, but yet it's safe enough to put on their skin. So what's really neat about our company is in October, 100% of the proceeds of all polyvitamins sold will go to cancer research and
Oh my
just
gosh.
moving towards a cure. So a lot of companies will give 10% or 50%. We are 100% of all proceeds of polyvitamin in October go towards cancer research and finding a cure.
That is
So I love that. So what's neat is from 2004, just seeing just the feedback and how awesome these spa days have been. We've now in 2013 launched our Is Cancer Care Spa Day and made it available to our partners such as you, where you can actually throw your own spa day here, which is neat. So we have our Harmony Facial kits, and you can really.
No, I love that.
We just want the blessings to
just
continue.
Exactly.
Yes.
We're such a giving company. I think it's so important to give back. You have obviously your company has that motto and the vision
Yes.
and the mission.
That's what's
to
very
do that.
unique about Is Clinical.
It's a very unique company.
It's very unique, and I mentioned in the opening that being privately owned, that's where Brian and Alec have been able to make it unique and special. It's not just all about.
It's sort of like what we do in personalized medicine, right? We're making vision. They can control the quality.
Yes.
They can control the vendor. They don't have to go through
Exactly.
rigorous, years of just not being able to get a thing done because of the red tape. They can just
Exactly.
make it happen, and that's what they've done.
I'm thankful
I've continued to
for-
see that company grow. Yeah.
I'm thankful for that, and just ethically too.
Yeah. Well, it meets the top 5% for NainaMD criteria because
Oh,
that's what the whole
wonderful.
purpose of the show is to really to again make the knowledge of anti-aging regenerative medicine that it's not a field that is any longer should be criticized. It is a field that's so progressive. It has so much
Right.
evidence-based science to it. If it's done right, absolutely.
Absolutely.
We have to, as with any field, we have to have our own criteria and have it. We are fighting for our own recognition We're board certified in anti-aging regenerative medicine by the A4M Academy. But we would love to have that become as a specialty, and part of that specialty would be the training in functional medicine.
Right.
I mentioned that because so much of it is inside outside in terms of the skin.
Yes.
So a lot of the botanicals that are not only healing the skin outside are some of the same botanicals that actually I use in treatments to treat the inside.
Wow.
So that's how powerful some of these botanicals are.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
we're realizing that they have not only internal properties, but they also have external skin properties.
Absolutely.
So that is, and being a company that recognizes that, that's why I wanted you guys to come on and really talk about that.
Well, it's wonderful to partner with you and share that vision with you, and to be on the same page. We really appreciate what you're doing here.
We still have a lot to do.
Absolutely, and we're in that fight with you to work towards that goal. You know, in regards to our mission statement that you asked earlier, it's not just about a physical, I want my skin to look pretty. It's so emotional too. And I think that innovative skincare is about that
Captures
inside
that
out.
spirit. Yeah, they really capture that spirit.
Yes.
I think so. I absolutely think so, and especially evidence, and it's clearly seen by what they stand for and what they stand behind.
Absolutely.
Give me another product. Give me another amazing product, because I know the polyvitamin.
Yes.
And then there is another serum that you have.
Our for the
Youth
Harmony
serum?
or our
in
youth
just-
serum is incredible.
Can you talk about that?
We just launched our youth serum, and then I also want to touch on our new reparative moisture emulsion.
Those two things, yes.
Our youth serum we just launched in October. It is incredible. It's a growth factor serum. It's all about the lifting and tightening.
Yeah.
So it can be used on all skin types, men, women, all different ages.
And growth factors they're just really proteins that just signal.
Yes.
They're signaling for, let's say, for the skin to make either collagen or elastin or all the proper things that the skin needs.
Yes.
So I don't want, again, the misperception of growth factors that we're getting into, the oh my gosh, the regulations and rules about growth factors and this. No, these are just simply proteins that we've recognized that help signal the skin to make, and they're peptides or proteins.
Yes, safe.
And they're very safe.
Yes.
So I love the youth serum.
Yeah.
I went and gave a talk to the Beverly Hills School of a Career Day, and I handed out the youth, and there was 3 left. Did you know that someone came and said, I have can I have this for so-and-so? Every one of them was gone.
It is such a hit. I mean, when we launched, I mean, it was just flying off the shelves. Yeah. And what I love is that it's good for sensitive skin too. So it really can be given to anyone. It's past the orbital sensitivity test. It can be placed around your eyes where we all need a little lift.
That's fabulous.
And it can be really positioned in any regime, like most of our products can.
Fabulous. And again, thank you so much. And I know you've got the restorative.
It's the reparative moisture emulsion.
Yeah.
We talked about the botanicals. It has a superoxide dismutase, which is incredible.
Yep. I love
our
it.
extreme enzyme technology, which we've talked about before. And the emulsion, it's rich, it's
so
hydrating.
I know. I give it to all my patients with that, as part of the treatment regimen towards the end. Listen, how can they find your products?
InnovativeSkincare.com is the best way to start. They can locate a partner in their location and find where it's being sold in their area. InnovativeSkincare.com or isclinical.com.
Very good.
Yes.
So I'm sure you'll be again very successful. Your company will be very successful in all the future ventures, and I'd love to meet the owner someday.
They would love to meet you. They would love to meet you. Absolutely. We'll make that connection happen.
Thanks everyone for being on my show. We'll see you next week. NainaMD, Fusion of Science and Beauty.